Hello, I'm going to be talking today about e-portfolios, specifically Google Sites, and the advantages and disadvantages to using Google Sites for an e-portfolio platform. So, what exactly is Google Sites? According to the Google Sites tutorial, Google Sites is a versatile tool that makes creating a website easy. Think of it as an upgraded wiki page. You can create and build a site to include a variety of information, use a variety of page templates based on your needs, collaborate with others on creating your site, which I think honestly is one of the most important things about Google Sites, which is a really great factor in Google Sites. And you can choose to keep your site as private or public as you like, which I also think is really important um, when talking about e-portfolios for students. So, some advantages and disadvantages to using Google Sites. I really had a tough time finding the disadvantages. I think more so the advantages are that it's free. Many people already have a Gmail account, so automatically have access to Google Sites. They can easily set access to who can see the portfolio, collaborate with others with Gmail accounts without having to have like the same login and password or copy links. Um, some disadvantages are that it's not specifically set up to be a portfolio page, so there might be a learning curve in clicking around, trying to make things look like a portfolio. May not look as quote professional as other sites that are designated to be portfolios. And then one other disadvantage that I forgot to put on the slide is that not all schools are Google Classrooms. So, like my school, for example, is a Microsoft based classroom. So, students do not have Gmail accounts, nor do they have access to Gmail on their school computers. Okay, so I wanted to do just a small demonstration of what the Google site template looks like. So if you go to googlesites.com, or I think it's sites.google.com, there's a template that immediately comes up that you can change. You can set the theme, you can decide on different colors, you can decide on different fonts. If you go to pages, it already has some pages on here that it pulls up for you, but you can also change the pages. You can insert text, images, links, things from Google Drives. So I do think it's easy for students to try to figure out how to navigate. There's different abilities to set your background. So it does almost kind of seem like an interactive Google Slides almost in setting up um, where you want your work to go. And then um, if you scroll down on the first page of Google Sites of the portfolio template, it has different areas where you can insert a presentation you made or a project or a video. So I just think it's a really easy way to lay out student work or even professional work um, through a free website. And then the very last thing that I have here is an interview with a colleague of mine. Now, this isn't talking about using Google Sites in the classroom because she has not done that yet, but she did use Google Sites to obtain her current job at Midwest School District, where we both work. And she said in our interview that she really liked using Google Sites to start her portfolio immediately after college. She didn't really know much about e-portfolio technology, so she found it really easy to use a Google app since we use so many other Google applications for so many other things. She also said that she felt like building the portfolio on Google Sites came naturally instead of trying to learn new software or new websites. So that is my kind of short presentation on Google Sites as an e-portfolio software. I think it would be really useful to use in the classroom to showcase student work and to have them take it home to their parents. So I'm looking forward to using Google Sites in my classroom in the future.